Mm, Hi friends, this is my name is Vijay, and today I would like to explain about the what is mean journal entries. Journal entries. Okay, so many people are struggling to prepare in journal entries. So if you see that there is only debit or credit is there. There is no other lines are there. You should be enter debit or credit. So how to I will clarify you. So analyze first before going to. Preparation any journal entries, you should be learn the what is mean accounts. It's very important for before going to preparing any journals. It's very important. That is a accounts. For example, so whatever the journal entries, every business transactions are recording the journals, right? So whether you will get any invoice copy for if you buy any raw material, you will get any invoice copy from the supplier. So you should be prepared the you should be enter that invoice copy into the journal entry. So what is coming debit, what is it coming to credit if you buy anything. So then whatever. So I'm going to explain you what is you should be learn the what is mean list of accounts. So raw material and wages and factory rent, direct expenses and salaries and office rent and fixed assets, computers, furniture, vehicles, and what is current assets and what is the direct incomes and indirect incomes, liabilities, capital, everything you should be learn it is. So you should be now what is this is the reason. Okay. Then so I'm going to next step, that is journal entries, how to prepare the journal entries. So for example, direct expenses. The company has by any expenses, how to prepare any journal entries, I will tell that. So yeah, if the company direct expenses. If the company is buying any raw materials, so from the supplier, so they are paying the cash. So how the general entries are coming? If the company is buying for wages, I mean, it's not a buying, it's for wages for the laborers who work for in a plant, so manufacturing department. They have to pay. We treat it as a wages. Okay, factory rent and fuel for any all direct expenses. So how the generators are prepared. So if the cash is going to pay for the raw material, so raw material account data to cash account, wages account data to cash account, factory rent account data to cash account. So power bill and factory power rent, electricity bill and fuel and whatever the expenses, those are the direct expenses. Those are the how the coming journal entries. Okay, next is indirect expenses. So indirect, what is the difference between the indirect and the direct expenses means? So direct expenses happening in the plant, so manufacturing plants. So those expenses happening in that place, those are the direct expenses for raw material, some other. So indirect expenses is in a salaries, office rent, telephonic bill, and marketing and means printing and stationery. So employees who are making marketing or finance and every departments are working in the some offices. Those are we call the direct expenses. So salary, salary. If the company is paying salary for employees, so how the general it is office rent, electricity bill, telephone bill, printing and stationery, some other expenses like. Transport expenses, I mean, the travel expenses, accommodation expenses for employees for marketing purpose, one place to one place they are travel for promoting their means product. So those are the expenses will happen, and yeah, whatever the expenses, tea bill, water bill, whatever the expenses happen in indirect expenses. Those are the how the generalities are coming. Salary account data to cash account means because of cash is paying. So if companies, people's means employees never work for the free, right? So you should have to pay the rent, means salary for so cash. So cash account data to salary account data to cash account, office rent, telephonic bill, everything is money. So you should pay money, you will get a service, printing and stationery. So how the journal entries are coming? Office rent account data, cash account, telephonic bill account data to cash account, printing and stationery account data to cash account. And the next is fixed assets. So fixed assets. What is a fixed assets? Building, computers, furniture, vehicles, and machinery. These all are the we call them a fixed assets. If the company is buy any building, okay, buy for cash from the cash. So if the company is buying any computers, So furniture, vehicles, machinery for manufacturing, those are coming the fixed asset. So they should be pay the cash. Company should pay the cash to get the buildings. To get company pay the cash for computers and the furniture vehicles. So how the general entries are coming? All the fixed assets, how cash is paying to companies paying the cash. Building account data to cash account, computers account data to cash account, furniture account data to cash account, and the vehicle account data to cash account. So many. So these are the how the general entries are coming. So next one is current assets. So what is the current assets? So current assets means you think it. So company have the cash in hand. So whether it is bank balance or any deposits or any investments or giving some prepayment to the other company means for suppliers for future purpose business. So company has a have a money, but see. So bank account data to cash account. So this is called an a contra. We call it a contra. See, company has deposit the cash into the bank. So cash is going out, depositing in the bank. So how the journal entries are? Bank account data to cash account. This is a contra entry we call it. The company has deposits, fixed deposits, uh, cash. So how the entries? Investments. The company has invested in other company. So how the general entries are? Prepayment. Prepayment means the company has give the prepayment means advance payment to the supplier for future purpose, future businesses or something. So what the general entries are means because cash is going out, cash paying, cash is give to someone, fixed deposit or investment or prepayment. How the general bank account data to cash account. That is a cash is deposited in the bank. So contra entry. Fixed deposits account data to cash account, investment account data to cash account, prepayment account data to cash account. These are the journals. And the next two liabilities. So liabilities. Accounts payable is in a supplier. When the means when company has paying the suppliers the money, accounts payable how the general entries are come. Accounts payable account data to cash account. The outstanding salary. So outstanding salary means this is going to pay to the employees, not paid. This is going to payable to the employees. So how the journal entries and the loan repayment. For example, if the company has get any loan from the HDFC, for example, personal loan or means housing loan or business loan or vehicle loan, any loan, they should be pay the money to every month their repayment. So how the journal entries means cash is paying. So how the journal entries are coming? Accounts payable account data to cash account, outstanding salary account data to cash account, loan from HDFC account repayment account data to cash account. So if you observe it, this journal, cash is similar. It is coming in the credit side because cash is paying. So for the reason is buying raw materials and paying salaries and paying office rent and computers buying or furniture buyings and any deposit in bank and investments and any outstanding payable and loan repayments like EMIs and everything. So how the journal entries are coming, this is the way you should have to prepare any journal. So it's a very simple. So debit should be when cash is paid. So simply you should be think about it. Cash is paid. See, journal interest is cash is paid. So you should be normally think. So cash company's cash is paying. Something reason is there. So that should be come how the journal entries are coming. So if it is buying in a raw material account data to cash account, salary account data to cash account, building account data to cash account, and bank account data to cash account, accounts payable account data to cash account. So cash is going to pay. Per region is these are the expenses, these are the fixed assets, these are the current assets, these are the liability repayment. So how the journalists will be coming to the cash paid. And the one more credit transactions. So these are the very similar. So here there is no cash is not involving. So because the company paying some agreement between the suppliers and company. So we are pay after 30 days, due dates, some regions. So how the general is coming? So raw material account data to accounts payable. See here accounts payable means is just suppliers. Okay, so the company has buying raw material from the accounts payable means from the one supplier. So the cash is should be paid. So but at the time of buying they didn't pay. So we should be show that accounts payable. Payable means the company has to pay in the future. So how the journal entries. So direct expense, raw material account data to accounts payable accounts. So this is next indirect expenses. Salary account data to outstanding salary. So the company has salary, they booked an expenses, but outstanding salary because they are not paid. Cash is not involved in this. They are not paid. They are going to pay. That should be show that accounts paid. Outstanding salary, that will be the liability, and future the company has going to clear the salaries, outstanding salaries. Next means when company is buying any vehicle, no cash is not paid. They take the from loan from the HDFC. So they have to pay in the future to HDFC. So how the general entries are coming? They buy then a company is buying a car. So vehicle account data to loan from the HDFC they took and they are paying by the loan. So how the general entries accounts vehicle account data to loan from HDFC bank. So how payments happening for this one? If you go to here, already I have given use it. So these are the payables. Means payment when cash is when accounts payable is companies clearing. So how the journal entries? How the company is clearing outstanding salary and the repayment to the HDFC loan. So how the journal entries? Liabilities account data to cash account and accounts payable account data to cash account, outstanding salary account data to cash account, loan from HDFC, repayment account data to cash account. So 5,000. Here for raw material it has a 2,000 and salary for 1,000 and outstanding and the vehicle is a 3,000. Total 5,000 the company is going to pay by the through cash. How the this is the journal entries and thank you. I hope everyone is understand what I am trying to explain you. So this is generation very easy. There is a two-way cash. See, every business transaction is a money transaction, whether you paying or receiving. So here I covered only payments. So cash paid, cash or bank paid. So how the journal entries are coming. Okay, I covered everything. When cash is paying, should be coming the credit. How the whether it is a region is there. Cash is paying. For example, cash is paying means what is the reason? For buying raw materials or wages and factory rent and salary pay and the building. For example, if you have a money, so you pay in the cash every month. You someone salary person and living in a home, so he's paying the salary means he's paying the rent for the house. So how the journey is coming? You should imagine you paying cash everything. You paying cash. You received only salary, so you paying the cash for rent. You should be pay and electricity bill, water bill, and if you buy any fixed asset for example TV, fridge, or a computer in home, any bed, everything. If you buy any clothes also, every month you buying means for example if pani puri also, if you take the pani puri, you should be pay the money, right? So how the journal sorry, this is the common debit coming everything, whatever you region paying, and the credit should become the cash balance. That's it. This is the journal entries, how to preparing the journal entries. It's a very easy to learn the journal entries. Thank you for watching this video. And the next, I will going to uploading the journal entries, how the cash received entries. When cash is received in the company, balance, cash account or bank account, how the journal entries are preparing. This is when cash is company paying to someone. So what is the general answer? I am explaining this in this video. Thanks for watching and thank you.